MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brian Shaw is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Now at the plate, number 35. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher and a hitter's umpire. So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His numbers against Brian Shaw, he's 1 for 2. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Oh and 2. Here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. The 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in, Greg Allen. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Story will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Charlie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-0 offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So stepping in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So striding in, David Dahl, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Blackmon stands at third with one gone in the inning. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. He's right there. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up. And that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Two out here and a runner at second. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Murphy makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
In now, Roberto Perez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Kluber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
This is popped up. Murphy moving to his left, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 home. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Bryant. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1 through 2. We're tied 1 apiece. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. One and 1 the count now. The 1-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, number 35.
Into the box now, number 35. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got to hurry, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line hard, but foul. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Blackmon, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. One and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Ramirez onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off,
riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Ramirez.
First pitch on its way.
1-1.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ramirez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Greg Allen.
Now to the plate, Greg Allen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope, foul ball.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Ryan McMahon now. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Murphy leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 1.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Puig looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you could see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Standing in now, Tony Walters. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. A ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 misses, ball two. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-2 Colorado. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
55, Roberto Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Slider laid off for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The 3-0 taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 3-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the pitcher.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Arenado scoops it up, throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1-0 the count. Popped him up. Walters has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 35.
Kyle Freeland, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Number 35 will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story throws it in. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Still a 3-2 ball game. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 13, Yonder Alonso.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 5. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Alonso playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now another 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper to the right side. To his left, Kipnis, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Number 54 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 54.
Carlos Santana will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball three. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A 1-1 count to Puig. In for strike two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Nope.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Digging in, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, David.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Good waist pitch. 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Played on the backhand. And there's one down now.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Well, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hard liner to center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Striding in for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Scorched to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Raimel Tapia will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. Soft liner to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night. And that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Oliver Perez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Tony Walters. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 54.
Ian Desmond will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The pause and the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 4-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Number 37 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 37.
Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 count. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now. Allen stands at second with no outs. Back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses. Ball 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on 3rd and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Jake McGee will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Tyler Naquin is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. And he misses with it. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Two outs here with a runner at 3rd. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Men on 3rd with 2 down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So digging in now, number 35, looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4 and the Indians 2. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fastball just inside. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Trevor Story will be next. The 3-1, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Trevor Story, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. One there to Santana to get the double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now batting, Nolan Arenado. A great opportunity for him here in a run scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too
9,
dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up now, Daniel Murphy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Dahl on second. Arenado on at first with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he popped him up. Allen is after it, but this will land untouched. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Scott Ober has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2.
Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. In now for Cleveland, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
On the run is Dahl.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Looking up is Tapia, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Indians 3. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and 1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 taken on the outside corner for strike 2. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Hit softly on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher number 14, Tony Walters.
Ready for another chance? Tony Walters. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains a 4-3 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 71, Wade Davis. Now catching and batting 9.
Stepping
number
in,
58.
Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading off for Cleveland, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Into the box, Roberto Perez.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
McMahon's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nick Goody.
Friendly Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
A ball and no strikes. Davis is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
1-1, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Into the corner and slicing foul. Last strike now for Cleveland. Hit hard to the right side. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rockies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Freeland earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.